Wall Street on Friday completed a four-session win streak with the Dow Jones Industrial Average closing above 35,000 for the first time ever after a slew of strong earnings. And so the get out and party stocks soared this week, which put Monday's sudden sell-off solidly in the rearview mirror. Investors are still cautious with their optimism in the face of rising coronavirus cases. Yet stocks managed to stretch an improbable win streak into 4 days with the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq both adding over 1% on Friday. And in other news, the U.S. has tightened its definition of the word astronaut. New FAA rules say astronaut hopefuls must be part of the flight crew and make contributions to space flight safety. That means Jeff Bezos and Sir Richard Branson may not yet be astronauts, at least in the eyes of the U.S. government. Well, what do you expect when you blast off in a rocket that looks like a... Well, you know. And with that, let's take a look at the blast-off in the charts. Today, we're looking at a quick chart of the S&P 500, and the symbol is SPY, and the close on Friday was 439.94. And the important things to take a look at here on the price chart are simply this, that there, here, and here. You can see that we come down and bounce off of that 50 EMA, and most likely we did the same thing back here, here, and here. And so you have this nice bottom trend line moving on up like that. So we came down here, bounced up. I thought we might have a hesitation at this point in here, but oh no. Continued on. Here into volume, as usual, it's not going to tell us much, but I keep that oscillator in there because once in a while we do. Looking at the MACD, you can see here this bottoming, basing, and quick reversal. Looks kind of like that. This took a little bit longer, but we have one here, we have one here, and then all the way back here in February. So if you take a look at all of these, kind of looks like the price chart with this trend line. Not a very straight line, but you get the idea. It's moving up, gaining strength all the way through here, month after month after month, and bottom after bottom after bottom. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens next week with the slingshot moving up through there. Into the histogram, and you can see somewhat of the same thing, at least in the last few months or so, an upward trend line there. Into the price rate of change, nice bottoming basing. This looks like an extended bottom and basing here, but maybe we'll finally get, again, a slingshot at this point in here. We're above that zero line, so we do have strength, and it's gaining. Moving down here into the relative strength index, we're at a moderate 66.53, but just as we have done before in the past, bouncing off of that point there. Back here, we didn't go as low, but still bouncing off. But very nice bounce and recovery. So we may just get the same. Moving on down here, and it looks like that through the stochastics. Very nice. Back here was decent, but this was above that 50 line, and so was this. So I think we have a quick bounce, and we're heading on up. Same thing there in the Williams. So back up to that price chart. My only caution is these do last only so long. So sooner or later, the music's going to stop, but it hasn't stopped yet. So, as usual, be patient and prudent. And for today, that's ChewDog Charts. Thank you.